Yule. On this fourth day of Yule, I'd like to talk about the wild hunt. The wild hunt rides on the nights and in the storms during the 12 days of Yule. The wild hunt is traditionally led by Odin. He rides Sleipnir, his 8-legged horse, and he's accompanied by other gods and goddesses as they rush through the air. It's not healthy to see the wild hunt. If you catch a glimpse of it, you're going to be terrified, and I think you might feel honored when you think about it afterwards. But it's a scary experience, and it betokens a great change in your luck. And so better not to watch it, better to stay indoors at night and let the gods do their thing. Who knows what or who they hunt? They're entitled to blow off some steam. There are also folk legends that you should open the doors at each end of your house so that if the wild hunt should decide to pursue a prey through your house, they can make an easy exit. And if you don't do that, it's said sometimes that they will leave a black dog behind which will hide under the benches in your hall and eat you out of house and home until they come and pick it up again next year. The other, perhaps better piece of advice is to bar all your doors at night. And there is a Christian but nonetheless possibly useful thought, an Icelandic short story here in Flateyjarbók. It tells of Þiðrandi, a youngster who unwisely opened the door during Yule when he'd been specifically warned by someone with foresight not to. And he was lured out to his death by dark Disir. If he hadn't opened the door, he would have been safe. If his light Disir, who came to his aid, had been able to overpower the dark ones, he would have been safe. On the other hand, the idea that there are light and dark Disir might well seem to be under the influence of Christian folklore about guardian angels and devils. So perhaps the safest course is to close your doors and stay inside with your family and enjoy the conviviality of the feast. On the other hand, if you want to try leaving the doors open, let me know if you find any black dogs hiding under your hall benches. The wild hunt, as I said, is usually led by Odin, and in Saxo Grammaticus there is a reference to Odin leaving Valhalla, leaving heaven, I forget how Saxo says it, in the charge of Olorus, who is clearly Ulf. So Ulf rules in the winter while Odin goes off and sows his wild oats. Or perhaps they take turns, since Ulf is also a hunter, very much so. There's also some stories about a second wild hunt led by Holda, which consists of children who died in childhood. And they go whooping through the air, this troop led by a female. So if you do glimpse the wild hunt, and it seems to be led by a female, that's the alternate one. But I've also heard that really it's come as choose. Any of the gods and goddesses might be riding through the sky during Yule. These are the wild nights when things and gods ride abroad. Good Yule.